Yo, this is part two with my boy DJ Lowe's. Yeah, check it out. Now, on the first part, we was basically going through, his whole history in the hip hop community and everything. Now, there's something that we did not mention. You also were featured on a video of Chaos and Maestro. We all basically collabed in that video. I was more of a cameo, what was all in the alley and everything, waving back and forth. Now, how did you actually get a partake in that video?
Well, actually, the record label itself was my dad's record label.
And which one was that?
That's World One Records.
Wow.
And so Chaos and Maestro were our label mates,
Mm-hmm.
And I was a part of the Raw Dog clan, but I wasn't out in the forefront a lot of times. Like when they do the lineup in the beginning of that video, I'm not in the lineup. I'm just in a few scenes throughout the video, and that was mainly to give exposure to everybody else that hadn't had records out yet, and they were planning to be on our label.
Okay.
So,
Who was all on your dad's record label, World One Records?
World One Records. It was only us two. It was Easy B and DJ Los as one act, and then Chaos and Maestro as the other act. It was only two artists that were released on that label.
Okay.
And then Dice was another one of our label mates. But what my father did was create a separate record label called Raw Dog Records.
Okay.
And he created that for the sole purpose of releasing Dice's material, because Dice had profanity in his music.
Okay.
So my dad didn't want to taint the World One record label, because Easy B and DJ Los and Chaos and Maestro, we had no profanity. We didn't have a parental advisory sticker on our product.
Right.
So.
Okay.
But Dice is a label mate, though.
Word. Shout out to our boy Dice. What's good? What's good? Now, let's go ahead and talk about your pops. Give us the background of your father.
My dad is my hero.
Okay.
First and foremost, he knows that. Second, give you a brief history on my dad. I'll tell you something that I just found out recently.
Okay.
My dad is the first rapper from Detroit to be recorded on a national release, and I was not aware of that. My dad rapped on, what was that? Was Not Was. That was the name of the group, and the single that he rapped on was Woodwork Squeaks. Woodwork Squeaks and I'll come to free. In the beginning of that song, my dad has a rap. That's his voice. When the sun comes down, they hit the streets. In the bars, they try to meet some other stranger. Ease the pain, not living as I don't know the whole lyrics. I don't know all the lyrics to it, but that's my daddy.
Okay.
That's one aspect of his career that resonates with me, because I do hip hop, and I'm like, my dad was the first rapper from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know him for many other things.
Right.
But it was brought to my attention that he was the first one to be on a national release. Even before Felix and Jarvis.
Okay.
So that's one aspect of my dad's career. He was the percussionist for Parliament Funkadelic.
Okay.
Bootsy Collins, Bootsy's Rubber Band. He was a part of that. The Dramatics.
Okay.
During the latter part of his career, he ventured out to the West Coast. Well, he got a call from Dr. Dre.
Okay.
And from that point, he did all the percussion for Death Row Records.
Wow.
Tupac included, Snoop, everybody that was on the road. The Dog Pound, Daz and Corrupt, Badass, you name it. Everybody that came out of their Rage. My dad was real good friends with Danny Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So he played the percussion for all of those artists, and he's currently the percussionist for the Four Tops.
Okay.
So my dad has had an extensive career in music, and he is my idol with everything. You know what I'm saying? Him being a percussionist and me doing what I'm doing. Everybody they relate. They he's in your blood, man. You know what I'm saying? That rhythm is there. You know what I'm saying? I play a little percussion, but I intentionally don't learn it because I never want to step on my dad's toes or even give him the inclination that I'm trying to compete with him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's his arena, and that's my hero. You know what I'm saying? I
Word.
stay in my lane.
He said stay in his lane.
Yeah.
Man, but how did your father like get discovered as far as being percussionist for all these like artists and other producers?
Well, in the beginning, I'll tell you the story that he told me, and there's a record called Scorpio by Dennis Coffey and the Detroit Guitar Band.
Okay.
And you probably don't know that record, but you've heard it sampled before. And my dad played percussion on that record. He was 19 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He was 19.
I didn't know the DJ was in here. I wasn't sure which one was which. Oh, not
Yeah.
Carl. I think we're looking for. I don't know his name. Carlos.
Los? No,
You're looking. Yeah, you're not looking for DJ.
Oh, are they looking for Boulevard?
No, they look for the DJ.
Which one?
The
Oh, no, the other DJ.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, don't mind that one. Hey.
Still rolling?
Right, yeah, we still
Okay.
good.
Okay, the question was, how did my dad get discovered?
Right.
Okay. My dad was a percussionist. You know, he used to play bongos and stuff around the house and all of that. You know, from what my grandmother had told me. You know.
Right.
And he used to beat on everything. So he developed the skill to the point where he landed a studio session at United Sound in Detroit.
Right.
And it was with Dennis Coffey and the Detroit Guitar Band.
Okay.
And you're probably not familiar with that record, but the record is called Scorpio.
Right.
It's an old record. My dad played bongos, congas, and probably tambourine and a bunch of other little miscellaneous percussion. But you would know what it is from the record by Young MC, Bust a Move. Right. When the solo part comes in.
Right.
He said, now break it down. Boom, 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 and then the part that says, boom, 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 boom,
right.
boom, that's my dad.
Wow.
That was when he was 19 years old in the studio session he did for Dennis Coffey. And so that would be like his beginning stages of, getting into the industry. He was also part of a group called Legacy.
Okay.
And I forgot them. They had a hit record locally, and you would know that song too. And I can't remember the name of it. It's gonna crack my head when I remember later. But my dad, he's done so much stuff, man. All you do is Google his name.
Right.
Part of everything. You know what I'm saying? The fall of Death Row. He was good friends with Suge Knight. They pinned him into some bull crap because of Suge and all kind of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's my hero, and I'm summing up with that.
Now, I definitely got to say this. It's like I stated in one of the videos, when it comes to like Detroit hip-hop or just Detroit music period, I always tell people that we are the first fathers in music, because we had a lot of platinum hits. Yeah. Like Motown started here, let's go ahead and, get that known. Right. But when it comes to hip-hop, I got to give it up to the South Bronx, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
South Bronx basically, took it to another level, and it's still evolving to what it is right now. Mm-hmm. We got our boy Tomas in the building, and when it comes down to music, everything changed, everything evolves, and I'm kind of glad I'm doing this interview with my boy DJ Los, aka Carlos.
Hola.
Hey, ¿cómo está? Yeah, está bien, yeah, sí, yeah, Gonzalo, you know what I mean? But it's always evolving, and you get a lot of producers, of which a lot of people don't know, is that when you have producers, here, they really don't get recognized or they never get interviewed. But however, when it comes to the artist and the production, yes, they are mentioned in the album, produced by, mixed by, Blase Splee, but it's always the artist that's really getting the fame. And now y'all guys are really getting a real good taste of Detroit producers and Detroit hip hop. Same thing with my boy Jay Dilla, rest in peace. That's our boy, to the day we die. Dilla has done a lot for Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, especially with Common, De La Soul, Twali Kweli, Mode Steph. Man, Biggie, Nas, and Jay. I mean, like, the list goes on and on and on.
Even the new one, Rick Ross.
Right.
Give him a shout out. You know?
Yeah, especially Rick. You know what I'm saying? Now you got the Olympics. You know, the Olympics are now associated with Rick Ross. You know, big ups to our boy J Fab, you know, Flawless, and our boy Knoxville. What's up, family? Yo, I'll see you soon in October. But like I stated, man, it's like everything is now being evolved and everything is now coming from the D. And people are like, wow, you know, certain people will say, oh, they from New York? Nah. Oh, man, they from the South? Nah. Well, they from the West Coast? Nah, man, they from the D. You know, I mean, it's
we influence a lot. We influence a lot.
Exactly. And it's like, again, it's evolving and we taking it worldwide. It's the same thing like our boy Brandon Hobbs, better known Jittin' Jesus or Jittin' Genius, as he wanted to call himself now. I saw him in Hawaii performing, you know, street performing and everything. And is what he's doing right now. He's taking our dance worldwide, and I want to really give him a big shout out and everything. You know, him and his little brother, man, they doing good work and everything. But as we are right now is about to take it to a close, I want to say again, Los, thank you for the interview. Yeah, we got Keely in the building. Yeah, she's getting all sexied up and dialed up. You know what I mean? She just got through performing and everything. Like I said, you got our boy Thomas right here. You know, we got him in the mirror. He's looking at me like, yeah, deuces, baby, deuces. Again, family, hey, thanks for the interview. And again, if y'all like it, y'all already know, you know, give me your guys' comments and everything. Tell me, you know, what I could have said or done better. All right, peace.